Season 3 ends meatless. Stick around and see what this old man cooks. Welcome to Kitchen Kingdom, where this old man throws down to chow down. In this episode, I'm going to make a falafel waffle and tzatziki sauce. Now, you can start with canned chickpeas, and you can also get pre-made tzatziki sauce, but I know you don't want to do that. So let's get ready to rattle some pots and pans. First thing you want to do is soak your chickpeas. For this recipe, I'm using 1 cup of soaked chickpeas per serving. Now that the chickpeas are cooling and draining, we're going to start the tzatziki sauce because this sauce needs to be chilled about an hour before we're going to use it. So what we have here is about 4 cucumbers that were peeled and seeded. We're going to add that to the food processor, and we're going to go ahead and give it a little pulse. Now we're going to add about 2 cups of plain non-fat yogurt. You could use the plain Greek yogurt for this, but it will make the sauce come out very tight, and you don't want that. You want it to be saucy, you want it to be loose, although the tight sauce can be good. Now we're going to take about 2 tablespoons of fresh chopped dill, about 4 cloves of garlic, a squeeze of half a lemon, and we're going to salt and pepper to taste. You can add more later to your taste. That's all there is to it. Process this up. Now, some people like to add a little olive oil. I'm going to add about a tablespoon of avocado oil. Process this up one more time. Give it a little taste. And then we're going to set it aside in the refrigerator to let it chill at least 1 hour. And then we're going to get back to the chickpeas. Once you have your chickpeas cooled and drained, you're going to place them into a food processor. Then you're going to add about half a cup of scallion, a tablespoon of parsley, 2 tablespoons of cilantro, 1 teaspoon of cumin, half teaspoon of coriander, 3 cloves of garlic, about a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne, and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. We're going to process this. And it will begin to start smelling very aromatic-y. I'm going to scrape the sides down just a bit. Now we're going to add 3 eggs, about a tablespoon and a half of whole wheat flour, about 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, a little pepper, and a little salt. Be mindful of the salt because if you're using canned chickpeas, it's going to have salt in it. or if you did not, if you salted your water when you boiled your chickpeas, it's going to have salt in that as well. So be mindful of how much salt you use at this point, if you're going to use any. I have some water on the standby in case the batter is a little bit too thick. Test it out here to see. No, I think I'm not going to need the water. It's going to come out like the consistency of batter. All right, now we're going to go ahead and make the waffle. I have some non-stick in here, and this batter has tightened up just a bit. So I'm going to spread it out on both sides, like so. It's okay if you get a little overlap. And then just close it and let it do its thing. Time to plate up. Now what I have here is some of my favorite slaw. You can use lettuce if you'd like, but I have my slaw here because it's going to give it extra crunch and texture. On top of that, I'm going to take the tzatziki sauce and go ahead and give it a little generous. On top of that, I'm going to take the falafel waffle. Then add a couple of slices of tomato and a couple of rings of the onion red. Another drizzle of the tzatziki sauce. And I'd say, let's chow down. Cinco de Mayo es esta semana. El mío será sobrado. It's Red Nose Day. That means, welcome to Kitchen Kingdom, where this old man throws down to chow down. In this episode, I'm going to create an Indonesian. It's Red Nose Day. That means something fast. Cinco de Mayo es esta semana. El mío será el broso, when this old man cooks. El broso? No. Welcome to Kitchen Kingdom, where this old man throws down to chow down. In this episode, I am going to prepare an inspired... It's Red Nose Day. Welcome to Kitchen Kingdom, where this old man throws down to chow down. In this episode, I am going to prepare tequila lime chicken with a cucumber... It's Red Nose Day. That means some... It's Red Nose Day. That means something fast and fun when this old man cooks. Cinco de Mayo es esta semana. El mío será sabroso when this old man cooks.